This is Instagram Ethics by Jason Schmidt. Topics covered in this presentation are what Instagram is as an application, the potential effects had on teenage girls from an ethical perspective, and how Instagram could address these effects, as well as my personal position. Instagram is a company bought out by Facebook in 2012 that is a photo and video sharing application. Popular as a phone device, users can continuously scroll endlessly on the go of photos and videos posted by friends and others using the app. There is also a desktop application, however, the mobile device applications are the main way users interact with the app. Many people compare themselves to others from social media posts. However, social media is usually the highlights or best parts of someone's life in which they choose to share. Seeing posts of family or friends who are accomplishing and living their lives could easily have a negative effect on someone. In this example post, a well-known media personality could have a teen look up to her. From the amount of likes she gets on her post, to her physical figure, to even the location she seems to be at, comparing themselves to someone like this, or even comparing themselves to their friends. Research has shown that 32% of teenage girls feel bad about their bodies, and Instagram makes them feel even worse. It is common nowadays photos can be manipulated or have a filter added to make a person look differently, as well as with models and magazines, and Instagram models are a dime a dozen, as if you can create an account and start posting photos for everyone to see. This can even draw users to have suicidal thoughts, where young women are affected by comparing themselves to these types of posts. Not all of these girls know that photos may be manipulated or even have a filter applied to them. And even comparing themselves against someone who might put in a lot of work on themselves that may go unnoticed. Users presented with a diverse range of appearances, backgrounds, body shapes, and sizes have a more positive impact on their mental health and body image. I ask, is that because they don't only see images of what they think they should be like? People are all unique, with different experiences, different physical attributes, and different goals. Perhaps many young teenage girls are so focused on their own world that they don't see the greater picture of life. And how would Instagram make it easier for users to find content that can be more beneficial for their own well-being, or at least direct users to that content? Facebook, who owns Instagram, stated that they don't think Instagram is toxic for teen girls. And they have heard teens feel that using Instagram helps them when they're struggling through the hard moments that issues with teenagers are always faced with. I feel contradicted with this, as I see Instagram as an inspirational application if used properly. However, I also see the negative effects if one constantly compares himself to other images based on physical attractiveness, social image, and money. New safety settings have been put in for Instagram as of the summer of 2021, making new accounts private by default for kids under the age of 16. This blocks some adults from interacting with teens on its platform and restricts advertisers to the teenagers where the teens cannot view certain promoted content. Instagram also bans kids under the age of 13. These changes came when Instagram came under pressure from lawmakers, regulators, parents, and child safety advocates worried about the impact of social media on kids' safety, privacy, and mental health. Other steps Instagram has taken is when a teenager posts on their platform, adults will not see a teenager's posts among recommendations in the Instagram Explore feature and Reels section of their application. Adults cannot search or follow these teens and cannot post any messages or comments either on their accounts. I believe that users should be responsible for their own thoughts. Instagram can merely create guidelines and parameters, much like bumper rails in a bowling alley, to keep users focused on their own content. However, Instagram can only do so much to filter out and protect images from being seen by teenagers. As what one teenager may look at and think nothing of, another may look at and compare their whole life to that person, leading them to have anxiety, social, or other issues. I agree that Instagram should make accounts private by default for children under a certain age limit. The precaution is well suited for this as children do not know what types of people and acts can happen in this world. However, I do not see a way where Instagram can control the thoughts of how users interpret a post of an image or a video posted by someone. They can merely control the content shown that is defined within their guidelines. I myself use Instagram and find it highly motivating to see and follow others in whom I look up to for their physical abilities, accomplishments, and insights on life as well. However, I choose to view it that way. I could easily see someone just like me with a mindset of the opposite, where when they see a post of something someone does better than me, jealousy could come in. Or if someone posts something that I think is a cool location for a vacation or post a fancy new car, I could easily think I'm not doing well enough financially, or I should have more time off work to enjoy life at these vacation spots. Why don't I have that time? But from my viewpoint as a user, I choose not to look at it that way, and I just simply keep scrolling and using the application. Here are some citations I found when doing the research for this project. Thank you for your time.